welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm Mary Trimble with your readings for August the 13th through August the 13th through August the 19th. Now, this is for your sun, moon, and rising, guys, and these are general readings. So if you would like a personal reading, you can click right here on this link up here, and that will give you some information on how to get a personal reading with me. Listen, guys, I'm so excited. I am up to over 4K in subscribers. That's huge for me. I am so grateful and I'm so ecstatic. When I upload videos, it kind of goes down a bit and then goes back up. So it might be a little below when you check it out, but it will raise higher. So I'm really excited, and thank you, really thank you for subscribing. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so happy that you stopped by, and I really hope that you'll come back, and I hope you enjoy your readings here. I start off with an astrological report for the week, and then I go into the readings for your horoscope. And as I said before, it's for your sun, moon, and rising. All the links will be below in the show more section. You'll also get other links down there you can check out. Check me out on Patreon. There's a link right here or below in the show more section, and that's another way to support me. And check me out on Instant Go. That's down below also. What else? I think that's it. If you are returning, thank you. I really appreciate you, because you keep coming back and you give me that inspiration to keep going with this. Now, the astrological report for the week. The big news is that Mars, and tonight, I'm actually recording this on Sunday, Mars is moving, it's still moving retrograde, and it's going back into the sign of Capricorn. Now, Mars loves Capricorn, right? Because it can get things done. However, it is retrograde, so we may kind of experience some clashes business-wise, because Capricorn kind of rules business and career and ambition, and Mars is get up and go and take action, right? So we might kind of have some, this is really a good time for you to look at all the blockages that you put in. Why do you procrastinate? What makes you procrastinate? Is it fear? Is it what is it for you? It's good to look at that so that you can remove those blocks and get ready for when it goes direct to spring into action. This is a really good time to plan, right? To get your ducks in a row, to think about what is your next move. How are you going to make that move? So if you know that, when you know that Mercury is in retrograde and you've got this, and you've got it, and it's in Capricorn, which is very ambitious and business oriented, you can really plan your future business wise and spring into action once it goes direct at the end of the month. Now, also, Mercury is retrograde too, and that is really slowing down and getting ready to go direct on Saturday the 18th. Another good time to, get your ducks in a row. Maybe get an oil change for your car. If you have to get to work, leave a little extra early, because you could run into some delays on the subways or trains or things like that. So it's very good to kind of leave a little extra early, especially if you have an important meeting. Definitely plan ahead and leave a bit early. Better to be early than late, isn't it? And you can always hang out and get a cup of tea and relax before you go into your meeting or before you go into work. So that's, when Mercury goes direct, there's always a little time, maybe a week or so, 5 to 7 days, of where the effects of Mercury direct is still happening. So it's very important to remember that, to allow for that. So if you've noticed that people are a little passive aggressive, or you've got that, silent freeze from some people, that will all change and abate once these planets go direct. Also, a good thing to be aware of is, or to be conscious of, is, you know, Mercury is all about electronic messages, right? Communication. So be aware, make sure that you are sending your message to the correct person when replying, right? Or responding. So be very aware. I mean, I think we've all done that. I've responded or replied to somebody in error. So without further ado, let's go to your reading, shall we? Hello, Taurus, and welcome to your reading for, really, it's supposed to be the 13th through the 19th, but this is Wednesday. I can't tell you what challenges I've had. My software wasn't working. I couldn't upload the videos. I couldn't. Anyway, it's Mercury in retrograde. Things happen. It was out of my power, so I want to thank you all for being really patient. I'm doing the last 4 videos and I'm going to get them up today. So take them till the end of the week, because I will be doing the regular readings for next week. So without further ado, Taurus, my darling, the first card out for you is the 5 of Swords. Now, the 5 of Swords are telling me, the 5 of Swords is telling me that you have been in a battle of late, and you've kind of come out forcefully victoriously. But in doing so, you've kind of humiliated the person that you've won the battle with. This has come up and it's saying, you know, listen, be kind. Look, if you win the battle, great, but it's not about, you know, pushing it in someone's face. Oh, my baby's come. Here, say hello. Come here, Sparky, come on. Say hello to everybody. Here we come. Hello. Sparky's here. It's my psychic dog. Mwah. Who's a good boy? Who is a good boy? What's that? Say hello. He wants his belly rubbed. Anyway, I have to go. I'm gonna hang out with you after I finish these videos. Okay, darling? Mwah. I love you. Okay, well, that was a treat. Anyway, so think about being humble, because this is not about being humble. This is about hubris. And so, look, clarifying it is the 7 of Cups, right? So you have plenty of choices here. You can choose to take the higher road and to back down from this battle. Don't continue it, and don't humiliate the other person. It's a general reading. Please don't get offended if I'm saying this, you know. It's important. You may have felt bad about this, and you may want to be right, because this has not been a pleasant fight. It's not been a pleasant battle. And so you've got, all of a sudden, you're feeling like you're right, and it's okay for you to put this person down, but it's not, because you don't know what this person's going through, you know. And sometimes it's better to just be humble and slowly back away. Now, so you have choices on how to handle that, and handle it with tact, humility, and compassion. That's what I would say. Now, the next card out for you, darling, it's the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your direction. Now, I have a feeling that you're not kind of believing this. Because clarifying, you've got the 8 of Swords. And the 8 of Swords is that feeling of being trapped in a scenario, right? So this is the intellect. This is an illusion This is your mind. This is the monkey brain saying that you're trapped in this situation that you can't get out of, and you're not seeing the grass for the trees, right? So it's about getting out of your head and really looking around at you and saying, oh, wow, yeah, I do have all this. Seeing the abundance, because this is where things have come to the bottom. The wheel has been turning down, but now it's turning up. And you're going to start to feel that energy shift. Just remember to come out of your head and know that, you know, what we call in meditation, the monkey brain, keeps us imprisoned and locked in a situation that we think we can't get out of, but we can. All we have to do is change the way we perceive something and change the way we think about it. Now, the next card is the Four of Wands, darling. That's celebration. That's the end of something. That's like, look, this is the foundation of something that you have been working on. And it's a foundation that's so strong. It's like, look, you can see all the flowers connecting, all the poles, right? The wands. And that is like chemistry. So things are really starting to work out. You can see them working out. Now, clarifying it, we have the Strength card. Now, we're in Leo season, guys. That's why I'm wearing this gold hat. Paying homage to Leo. And here we have Leo the lion. Look, you see. And this is the Strength card. And it's interesting because you have the eternity sign. No ending, no beginning, which is like an 8, right? You've got another 8 here. It's an 8 turned on its side. The Strength card is saying that your strength is in your kindness and compassion. And I have to refer back to the beginning. So this fight or this battle that you've recently been in, handle it with kindness and compassion. That's your strength, and that's how you will really come out on top, and you will really be the winner, because your kindness and compassion will be revered and respected. Whereas if you go down and you humiliate this person, if you choose to humiliate this person, you won't be respected. You will be talked about and gossiped about. So you want to make the right choice, and you have the 7 of Cups, and that's saying, you know, what are you going to choose? Are you going to choose some of the nasty cups with nasty things in them, or are you going to choose the high road, the spiritual path? You know, that will lead you to an abundance. Either way, Taurus, the wheel of fortune is turning in your direction. I'm really happy for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for being patient. Please don't forget to like this video, share it on your social media, comment. I love comments and feedback. They feed my soul. And it gives me a chance to interact with you guys, and that's why I'm here. And subscribe if you haven't already. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week. If you would like a personal reading with Mary, please go to www.liveinthesolution.com.